How's it going, everyone? Just wanted to give you all an update. Hope you can hear me. I am 167 days on carnivore. I've been really doing quite well. My energy is through the roof. I was working out 4 hours a day just to get rid of the energy. I don't really get tired as fast anymore. I used to have to work real hard and take a break every hour or so. Now I can work, and those breaks would be like 15, 20 minutes. So now I can work about 2 hours, sit down for about 3 or 4 minutes, get back up, do 2 hours, sit down for a couple minutes, get up, go about 2 hours. It's going pretty well. I experienced that because I took down a couple trees in my yard, about a 40-foot cypress tree, and then I had another company come in and take down it was about 70-foot cottonwood tree, and I told them, just leave it, I'll take care of it. They actually told the wife, I was at work when it came down, they told the wife, in a week or so, when you get tired of looking at this tree in the yard, just give us a call and we'll come back and we'll clean it up, because everyone says they'll do it, but no one's going to do it. She told him, you just don't know my husband. So I ended up cleaning up both trees over the span of about a day and a half, the bulk of which I did 2 days ago in 10 hours. It was a lot of work, don't get me wrong, but I loved it. I thought for sure the next day I'd come up and I would be sore and not be able to work real well, and I had none of those issues. This diet is making me feel like I'm invincible, even though I'm not. I am able to work out real hard, lift weights, set personal records, and the next day be perfectly fine. Also, being out in the sun, it's controversial. I've seen a lot of people get in trouble for saying this, but for whatever reason, I don't get sunburned anymore. I was burned in a tanning bed in 10 minutes a couple years ago, and I can be out in the sun for hours now and not have any issue. I'll turn red, I'll turn pink, and within a couple hours, I'm back to tan. I'm perfectly fine. And it doesn't have anything to do with me being out in the sun more often. I honestly think it's just the change of diet, the quality of food, getting rid of the seed oils. It is going very, very well. Some other updates. The tree's down. The squirrels, I don't know if I told you guys about this, but I had squirrels in my attic. They were running up the cypress tree, going across the roof of the house, jumping in the gutter that I didn't put up quite right, ran through the gutter to the back of the house, chewed a hole in through the fascia, and were living in the attic. They may have been using a hole that birds chewed into the house. Very frustrating. And they took out an entire bat of insulation. I went up there, put a couple traps up, blocked the hole, took down the gutter, moved the gutter to where it should be. They could not get out, and I don't believe that I trapped them. I think they just didn't survive up there, so I think they're dead. They're definitely not making noise up there, not tearing the house apart anymore, which is amazing. I'm thankful for that. The birds, I am trying to keep the birds out. Every now and again I see a hole up there and I gotta go up, gotta climb a 28-foot ladder, put some flashing up. I gotta figure that whole thing out. I don't know what I'm doing. But so far they haven't been much of a problem this year. What else? Oh, when I was up there looking at the squirrels, I looked off to my right as I was silently cursing those squirrels, and I saw a wasp nest, a very sizable, about the size of a volleyball wasp nest. That they were unhappy that I was up there. I was unhappy they were up there. I managed to spray them. It fell down. I thought it was fine. Went back in. They were still grumpy. So I ended up going out buying a bee suit. This week I'm planning to go up there, take down the traps for the squirrels, and vacuum out that beehive. And I hope they're dead. And if they're not, I really hope the bee suit works. It's going to be an experience. Some other updates. Work is going pretty well. I enjoy it. I love the people I work with. I like working where I work. I did apply for another job and I had a phone interview yesterday. I won't say where it is yet. Uh, they did say that I have a very high potential of getting a job offer in the next couple months. I'm pretty excited about that. Looking forward to it. I know my wife is very excited about it. We'll have to just keep you updated and see what's going on. Beyond that, not much has changed. Since 2018, I used to weigh 242 pounds. 2 days ago, I weighed myself, and I am down to 178. Not all that's Carnivore Diet. A lot of that is with the Ambrosia Collectives. Sorry, there's bees around me. The Ambrosia Collectives weight loss supplement, appetite supplement, called No Morbidity, which is phenomenal. If you're having trouble controlling your hunger, by all means, give it a try. Give it a week. It's like $40 for a bottle. A bottle lasts you a month. Give it a week and you'll notice that you're just not hungry. There's nothing you can do. They also came out with something called Alchemy. I haven't tried it, but I hear a lot of great things. That controls your blood sugar cravings. So if you have trouble with, like me, I have trouble with the breads, the sugars, all the garbage you shouldn't be eating, especially with Halloween coming up. You want to be able to control that. So if you're going to do it, I'd recommend picking up No Morbidity. They also have Alchemy. And if you want to make it a bundle, they call it the Holy Trinity. That also has, the name escapes me. Oh, Ember. Ember is a stimulant, thermogenic, appetite suppressant that is high caffeine, and it also knocks out all kinds of stuff. So the three of those together, you're going to have no problem avoiding food. It's a pretty good deal if you want to check it out. Again, that's the Ambrosia Collective. They don't sponsor me. I'm not related. I like their products. They help me. They took me from 242 pounds down to about 210. And then since about 2018. So that was 4 years. It took 4 years about for that to happen. Pardon me for stumbling. No Morbidity has not been out that long, but following the person who created that and all their methods and all their advice, it took about 4 years to lose those 30 pounds. From 210 down to 178, it's only taken 167 days. And that is strictly eating carnivore. Nothing else. No exercise program beyond the 4 hours that I was working out, just get rid of the energy. Completely unnecessary. It was just something I needed to do. So you eat as much meat as you want, as much meat as you can handle. You basically eat until you're comfortably stuffed. It's beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. All the best food in the world, to be honest with you. And the weight literally just falls off you. You cannot eat too much doing this, as far as I'm aware. So I eat about 2 pounds of meat a day. Nothing else. I drink salt water just to keep the electrolytes up. I do drink some LMNT or Element. Occasionally, I do supplement some kind of iodine every now and again. I also take vitamin D, vitamin K2, and B12 because the doctor wants me on B12 for the moment. We'll see how that goes after the next physical. And I am feeling just amazing. So, just to wrap it up, I recommend a carnivore diet. If you want to feel great, you want to look great, you want to have all kinds of energy, you want to have the experience other people are having of reversing aging and getting rid of immune disorders, autoimmune disorders, and have better hormones and better mood and less depression and all that stuff, look into it. Spend a couple hours. Cruise YouTube. Look up Dr. Barry, look up Dr. Chaffee, look up Homesteadhow. He talks a lot about carnivore diet. All these people can help give you an idea on what they're experiencing. Sure, it's all anecdotal, But when you have 1,000 anecdotal stories, it starts to become something that may have some truth to it. So, by all means, check it out. It's good for you. It's highly recommended, and it's cheaper. It's so much cheaper. My preferred meat is just ground beef. So 2 pounds of ground beef a day, you're looking at, in my area, $8 to $10, and you can't even go and get a McDonald's meal for that. And I'm satisfied for the day. I can go 24 hours. I can spread that 2 pounds out over 2 meals if I want. You know, it really doesn't cost any extra. In fact, it saves you all kinds of money. So, hope that gives you a little bit of encouragement. Hope that's a satisfactory update. If you have any questions, by all means, just feel free to ask. And I will see you all in the next time. Have a good day.